Welcome to our Sunday energy forecast and meditation. Sabine.
I'm Juna.
And we're from Synergy in Motion, where it's all about empowering you to live true to you. And every week we bring you a little piece of wisdom based on human design, the I-Ching, and our wisdom for you to play with, to explore, and to discover. And this week we have...
This week is all about development based in Hexagram 53 of the I-Ching, Gate 53 in human design, development and new beginnings. Or beginnings, development and beginnings. And the symbol is wood over mountain. Last week we had water over mountain, and it's wood over mountain, and the symbol is of a tree. And think about a tree that's planted early summer or whenever, and it takes time to develop, right? So this is all about, this whole week is about development and the process of things. And there's this pressure and this fuel inside the body. This week, you might be feeling it this week, to get up and go out and do and start something. So whether it's starting your day or whatever, there's this pressure, and you might feel it deep in your body as a pressure to gotta make something happen. And it's, we are in the time of, it's the quarter of civilization, and there's this added pressure. We're kind of coming toward the closing of this quarter of civilization, where it's all about building and making and creating. So if whatever you've started, you've got this extra fuel, this pressure, this push to, get going already, because there's another quarter coming. It's going to be very different. That starts in the fall. So we've got these few weeks of this, this pressure available to us, this fuel. And what we wanted to bring to you today is just seeing how so many people act out of pressure rather than listening to their inner knowing. And it might be extra tempting this week because there is this added pressure, this pressure in the body, and it just makes you want to go out and do something, right? And you're like, some of you might be very clear that this is what I'm doing, and others of you are like, I have all this pressure, I want to start something, but I have no idea what to do. So in that case, go and move your body. Like, use the fuel to run, to dance, to play, and that can disperse some of this energy. However, if it is correct for you, if it is true for you to start something new, or a project, or you've got the fuel or this pressure to just, now it's time to begin this aspect of my project that's maybe already developing, or it might be something brand new. But you really need to check into how you are uniquely designed, and that's through the work of human design. We've been finding it so helpful that everyone is very different in how we deal with this pressure and how we're designed to deal with this fuel. Like, how do we use it? Is now the time? So I guess the wisdom that we would share with you in the challenge and the question is not succumbing to the pressure as a motivation or as your inner authority. So pressure is never your inner authority. It shouldn't be the reason why you do something to get rid of this uncomfortable pressure in the body. It is about, just being able to handle the pressure, just to be with this intensity in the body. And like we said, move it, dance it, or simply sit in stillness with it and go, wow, I'm feeling all this pressure. Is there something I need to do about it? So there's the pressure can be also a fuel. So when it lines up and you're waiting and you respond, or whatever your particular way is of making the decision to go ahead, it is really for every one of us, wait a little bit. You feel the pressure. Don't jump in knee jerk. Just wait a little bit until it feels right, until it is right for you. And you can know that through the work of human design. If you want to go further, we have more information on our website about that. And it's a powerful time to build and to create and to make this summer.
Mm-hmm. And I find when I'm willing to actually be with the discomfort of the pressure and not act out of it, I really stay in touch with my awareness. When does the energy actually flow? Creation becomes as if by magic. It doesn't involve struggle. It still might be a challenge, but it flows with everything. So I love that example of the tree. If you think about a tree popping before its time and growing really, really fast, it doesn't have that time to actually be aware of the environment. What a tree does, it flows with the energy. It flows with its environment. When you look at trees, they fit into environments, unless we shape them in a certain way. But it's amazing being here in the forest, seeing those trees and how they grow together. I mean, look at it. They don't bump into each other. They grow with each other. But that comes because they allow that pressure to be there and be that fuel, but also follow the energy.
Yeah, and the key word is development. I think that's really important. That's what the 53 is about, and it's a process. And you might be the person. Sabina happens to have 53 in her chart, in her human design body graph, and she is a person who starts things. That's her energy. She's got it.
So this dynamic can be a real challenge and a real gift. It's the challenge when you meet that energy to not succumb to just get rid of the pressure, but to actually ride it, to be with it, to not hastily run with something because you want to just get it done, but to really be present and be uncomfortable with that pressure and being okay with that and letting your awareness guide you, not your pressure or the pressure, of whether that is external pressure of expectations. And we all in the Western world are conditioned to be worker bees, like 99% work, 1% rest. It should be 30% work, 70% pause, contemplation, perceiving, and then moving again. That's my point of view.
So this week, be aware of development, the different parts of your life, different projects, things that you're in. Do you have this urge to start something? Is it, or can you be with the process or the process, depending if you're Canadian or American? process. Be with the process. Know that things are in development. If you feel like nothing is happening and then all of a sudden you get this pressure to start something and you don't know what to do, just wait, just pause. Be in tune with your knowing and your wisdom. And like I said, if you want to look further into human design, you can always contact me through our website, and I'd be happy to guide you in a direction to find out what your unique design is and how you can be with this different kinds of pressure. So,
Beautiful.
Yeah. Enjoy the beginnings.
Of development. Wonderful. So let's take that into meditation. And just take a moment and just get comfortable. Give yourself that yummy wriggle. Say hello to your body. And take a deep breath in. And another one. And let it go. And with that, allow your body to relax into this moment. Allow yourself to be present in this moment. And let your breath guide you to that inner space that is you, your sacred space within, where you are most you. And Coming home to yourself, allowing your body to relax, letting go of what was or might be. And allowing that energy of you, a sacred space, to unfold. And connect with your heart, your energetic heart, your capacity to love, to care. To perceive beauty and bring forth more life. And from that space, in the present moment, just look back for a moment into your past, on all those things that you have created, all the adventures that you have had, how you burst them with life, they came to fruition, and then they ended. Just perceive that cycle through your life. And particularly that moment when you had an idea, an inspiration, when there was an energy that you could respond to. And you allowed that energy of life to come through you and to create with you. And connect with that energy in this present moment. Life. That energy in a seed that's ready to burst forth, that's cracking open the shell. That fuel. And just be present with that energy. Without having to do anything with it. Just be present with that enormous life energy that can move us. And be present with your knowing that this is your fuel. And it is your wisdom, your knowing, your insight that guides it. With life. And become aware of those areas in your life right now where you feel that pressure. You want to do, you want to create, you want to change, you want to do something different, and perceive that pressure. And again, be with that pressure with your knowing, your awareness, your unique way of being present in this world with your awareness and knowing. And allow that knowing to guide that pressure. And allow life to guide your knowing. What would it be like if you would be aware of all the pressures in your life without having to act on it? Just noticing, being present with it, and being aware of where there is actually an opening for this energy to actually flow and create and contribute to the development. And together, let's become aware of our world and this time and all the pressures pushing on us, all the expectations. Oh, we've got to do this. We have to do something about our environment, our social structures, the way of living on this planet. The imbalances on this planet are incredible. There's a lot of pressure right now. And it could create a lot of frenzy of trying to get rid of the pressure instead of actually listening to what is, being present, and directing the energy in the way that life directs it, where there are actually openings. So together, let's allow ourselves to be aware of all those things and be relaxed in that pressure, aware of where the energy actually flows, and then contribute to that. And that might be something very specific for you, or just the energy in general. And also connect with your energetic heart again. In this awareness of all the pressures. And be present with that energy of caring, loving, being connected with each other, aware of each other, and what is required. And then come home to yourself again. Become aware of your sacred space. And particularly in the next week, give yourself permission to feel the pressure, to be present with pressure to act, to do, to start things. And to be also present with what is true to you. And give yourself the permission to follow that, your truth, your awareness, your knowing. Your loving way to create with the world, with life. And at all times know that you're not alone in this. You're creating with life. It's not all on you. You don't have to get it all done. And you being part of our pack, we're super grateful for you that you contribute to us. And with just being you and daring to live life according to you is a huge contribution. So thank you very much for that.
Oh, thank you. And keep on keeping on being you. And just because you might feel pressure and that pressure is so intense sometimes, doesn't mean you have to act on it. And yet, when it is the right time, right place, and you can use it as a fuel to go for it. So enjoy this week. Curious as to what your experience is. Jot us a comment and let us know how it's going for you. You can always email us if you want to do it in private. We love hearing from you and how this impacts you. Okay, so look forward to hearing from you, and you will see us again next week. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye for now.